Okay, it's March 16th, Wednesday. Um, we do have the market just opened a few minutes ago. We do have the locals long. I'm looking for a possible long down here. I would like to see this thing pull back down, maybe make a new low on low volume, which will give me a little bit of confidence to take it to the long side. But meanwhile, I'm going to kind of just sit back and wait for my setup, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, 738. We did we did make a new low here. It was on a little bit lighter volume. Um, we'll see if we can kind of get it to bounce up and make a move here. It wasn't as low volume as I would have liked to have seen, but I'll keep a close watch on it. Okay, 739. Looks like I'm going to be canceling my my long position currently at this point. This little up move had less volume now than this little down move, and so I'd have to see that setup again where we came up on more volume than we came back on. So I am gonna kind of just continue to sit back and wait for the confirmation on the volume so I can take a breakout of one of these trend lines here. 749. We did bounce up, and then on this pullback we got some decent volume on the pullback. I'd like to see it bounce up to this 20 area for me to possibly put a short on, depending on how much volume we see as it bounces up. But so far it's a little bit lighter than this pull down, so I'd like to possibly snag some right in here. So we'll see if we get that opportunity, and if we do, we'll see how it works out. Okay, we are in the 20 area. I'm still holding back a little bit. The volume on this move and this move are pretty much the same now. I would have liked to have seen it just kind of lightly come up here on a little lighter volume, but so for that reason, I'm gonna kind of just wait for a better opportunity. 753, we did end up pushing through an area where I would have been thinking of placing a stop, so that's why I like to use volume as a confirmation on the pullbacks if I'm going to be trying to short them, or on a pullback if I'm going to go long. So at this point, I'd like to see a light pullback, maybe back down to this moving average, down in this area for a potential long position. 757. We did come up here, and it was up on decent volume, this little move here. If we can get a pullback down to the 25 area, and I see that it's on lighter volume, I'll be looking for a long entry with a stop probably around 15. 759, I did grab some at 22 on this pullback. So far it was on lighter volume. Let's see if it can keep itself together for a nice light volume pullback. So, and I will be looking to keep things real tight. 801, I continue to be in my trade. Locals are flat according to the squawk, so I do have a break even on this at this point. This pullback was on light volume, and this bounce here was on a little slightly more volume already. We'll see if we can get a little bit of pop back up towards the highs, but like I said, I've already put a break even on it, so there's a good chance that you can be wicked out when you do things like that. But at this point, I like the way I'm positioned with no risk, with a nice reward. Light volume pullback, more volume on the bounce. We'll see if it works out or not. Okay, 803. This pullback right here was also on very light volume, and we've bounced back up on about the same amount of volume. I'm still, not convinced we're going to pop up, but I do like the way that it's starting to look for a potential pop back up to highs. But like I said, I got no risk on the trade, and I'm going to let it do its thing.